chikahan lang tayo, okay lang ba sa'yo? Ikaw, anong opinion mo dito? Agree ka ba sa cancel culture?
Hindi. Kung nakita mo, parang ganun, daanan mo na lang. Kasi parang ilagay mo yung sarili mo sa taong kinakancel mo. Paano kung sa'yo gawin yun? Anong mararamdaman mo? Parang ganun.
It's a great day to start our last episode of Holding Space, Enabling a Safer Society. Good day, everyone. I'm Pia Wurtzbach, and it's kind of sad that this is our last episode for our season ender. We will be talking about another kind of culture, which in Filipino terms is online kuyog. I'm talking about cancel culture. For sure, narinig nyo na to dahil every time na may sikat na content creator na nagmi-misbehave o nagkamali, we always hear about cancel na yan. But really, ano ba talaga ang cancel culture? Kumausap kami ng ilan sa ating mga kababayan kung ano mga saloobin nila tungkol sa cancel culture. Kaya tara na't alamin natin.
Halika, chikahan lang tayo, okay lang ba sa'yo? Ikaw, anong opinion mo dito? Agree ka ba sa cancel culture?
Hindi. Kung nakita mo, parang ganun, daanan mo na lang. Kasi parang ilagay mo yung sarili mo sa taong kinakancel mo. Paano kung sa'yo gawin yun? Anong mararamdaman mo? Parang ganun.
Anong definition mo ng cancel culture?
I think cancel culture defines yung mga maling ginagawa ng isang particular person or isang organization, which is, for me, tama siyang gawin. Kasi pag hindi natin siya tinigil, patuloy mangyayari yung ganong pag-uugali. Kailangan may certain measurement kung alin ba talaga yung dapat natin i-cancel at alin yung dapat hindi. Respeto, pero kailangan may facts at hindi kung saan lang na opinion.
Hi! Hello. Hi, how are you? Pia? Austin. How? Hi. Game? Oh, sige. So, today, what I did was I went around asking people about their views on certain topics. So, with you, I'm gonna talk about cancel culture.
I'm not really for cancel culture. Like, ayoko po siya because you're tearing down the perceptions of the people around you. Yung tao sa paligid sasabihin, who are you to say that? Really affects you to the core.
People in the public eye, politicians, celebrities, influencers, or people who are very active on social media can experience being canceled. Cancel culture is the swarming of netizens against the object or person being canceled online. Literal ito na online kuyog dahil patuloy na nagko-comment, nagbabash at kung ano-ano pa ang mga netizens sa tao o bagay na mga nangyayari. But the most popular definition is holding people accountable for their actions. Canceling is like a form of censorship. A person being canceled can also be perceived as violating the implicit and explicit rules of certain groups or social classes. But the sad reality of this culture lies in the lack of discretion and critical thinking of netizens bandwagoning on canceling someone. Minsan may public shaming, data privacy issues, and other personal attacks. Even if the intention is good for canceling someone, the actions that follow have detrimental effects on the people who are being canceled, even if their actions are without any evidence of any wrongdoing. To dig deeper into this topic, I'm honored to be sitting next to her because she's one of the most influential trans women around the globe. I have here with me Miss Trans Global 2020, Mela Habijan. Yay! Kumusta, Mela?
Mabuti. I am in Cloud9 because of the victory that we've gained as a community. Salamat sa lahat ng mga allies and to the trans and non-binary siblings that we have out there. Malaya na tayo.
Yes. Mela, alam natin na part of you being very outspoken about your views and opinions online, you also get attacked. Can you share with us some of the instances that you were canceled before?
Top of mind ay yung pagiging trans. Not all people understand what being a trans woman is, what being an LGBTQIA+ person is. Those who are opposing this type of gender and sexuality will always come from a standpoint na mali kami, hindi kami katanggap-tanggap sa lipunang ito. But I've learned how to deal with it. A year ago, I had a call out on a tweet about me as a professor. Sinulat ko yung memory na yon, natawa ko kasi sabi ko, shucks, ang sama ko palang teacher. And then, bigla yung sumabog on social media.
And this is after you won already.
Yes.
So
this is
meron ka
after
ng
I won.
imahe, may image ka na inaalagaan, meron ka ng following.
Ang intention ko lang nun was tell a memory of me as a professor. Salamat sa mga kaibigan ko kasi habang sinasamahan nila ako sa pag-iyak ko, pino-point out nila kung bakit mali. Pagdating sa social media, very important na ilalatag mo yung context at kung ano yung realization mo out of that experience.
Yeah.
So, hindi ko yun nailagay.
Did this experience in any way affect your mental health?
Yes, it did. I was crying. Nung nakita ko yung nanay ko, bigla ko na lang siyang iyakap, Ma, mas mabakong tao. Sinabi niya sa akin, hindi. Nagkakamali, oo. Pero hindi ka masamang tao.
Maganda yun na nagkaroon ka ng support system na gano'n. So, nakabangon ka from that experience. Because I like the idea of correcting somebody when they're wrong. But ay mali ba dun sa cancel culture?
Laging may tamang paraan para maipahiwatig yung mensahe. Magagawa naman siya in a caring manner. Cancel culture should always point out to canceling the action and not the person. Now, kung hindi pa rin siya nagbabago, ibig sabihin, meron na yung problema pagdating sa kanyang values na mas dapat binibigyan pa natin ng atensyon at concern.
Did this experience change you?
It did. I think it changed me for the better. I became mindful of my thoughts, most especially dun sa mga hindi ko kaparehas ng paniniwala. There's always good in communicating. I will never be neutral on social issues. I will always be firm on what I believe in and anchor it on the values that I have formed. But at the same time, I will see to it that I will open the doors for conversations.
Pero it can be traumatizing kasi.
It is traumatizing thing.
Na parang it can make you think na, maybe I won't send that tweet anymore. Or maybe, magda-type ka na tapos bilang, wag na lang.
Sa una, parang magiging mas careful ka. Pero along the way, sinabi ko sa sarili ko, bakit ba ako natatakot? I will always go back to my intentions and why I do them. Even if there is a possibility that I can be attacked.
You know, Mela, you're very strong. Not everyone has the same kind of mental strength as you. There are people out there who will crumble at getting canceled online. How do you recover from getting canceled?
Una, lumayo ka muna doon. Kasi kung parati kang naandun sa nakakaramdam ka ng sakit, it will always be there. I cried. So if that helps, cry if you must. And tell yourself, oras na para lumabas sa aking sarili. And this is an advice I got from one of my best friends, si Josh Limso. Kasi dun mo makikita kung ano yung tama, mali, dapat at hindi dapat. Because the world is not about us. The world will always be about interactions of people. And those interactions should always lead to kindness. At sa pagkakamaling ito, paano ko matututo at magpapatuloy?
It's actually making me think because I've also been canceled a few times. I didn't like that it was coming from these group of strangers, thousands of them, just telling me that I'm wrong, but nobody really explaining to me why. May mga few who are sensible who will really point out at hihimayin nila for you na, Pia, ito kasi yung dahilan kung ba't mali yung tinweet mo, ba't mali yung sinabi mo sa interview na to. And then it starts to make sense. As in, tama yung sinabi mo, itanggalin mo yung sarili mo sa sarili mo. You learn along the way and then somehow you're able to redeem yourself. How long is the process of redeeming yourself after an experience like this?
Actually, Pia, hindi ko binilang. Sinabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, I will be strong again. At kasabay ng pagiging malakas ay yung desire to be better. Pinahahalagahan ko yung platform na meron ako. Kung may makinig sa akin, thank you. Kung walang makinig sa akin, okay lang. Basta nandun ako at nagpapatuloy.
What's the right way to cancel somebody?
Laging importante yung bakit. Kasi pag sinabi lang, mali ka. Okay, Bala ko sa tingin ko, tama ako.
Oo.
Hindi ko mauunawaan yun. So, dapat laging may layer ng mali ka dahil 1, 2, 3. Para mas tumagos dun sa tao na, oo nga, ito yung pagkakamali ko.
What's your message to people who've canceled you?
Thank you. Thank you for helping me learn so that I can improve and be better. Pero sana, mas maging gentle tayo next time.
I'm all for calling out wrong. Pero minsan kasi, lalong nagsumasara yung isip at yung puso nung kausap mo kasi dahil doon sa approach.
Oo.
Lalo tuloy, humahaba yung away, di ba? Kailangan nating ma-master the right balance. Kailangan nating lagyan ng puso.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Isipin natin that we're calling out because we want that person to be better.
We're so easy to cancel people if they're wrong, but do we celebrate them when they're right? O kung nagbago sila? Do you think this is something that's missing? Yung parang redemption na ma-redeem mo yung sarili mo at maging celebration sana siya.
Sana i-exercise natin yun. A
Yeah.
change for the better will always be something to give that person a pat on the back.
We might be starting a new... What should we call it? Redemption culture?
Yeah.
Or maybe something more fun.
Oo.
As somebody who's experienced it before, what would be your advice for online influencers out there who are going through it at the moment or might go through it in the future?
The world is not about us. The world will be about relationships that we build, the values that we form, and the principles that we adhere. If there comes a moment that you get canceled, lumabas sa sarili para alam mo na may mga bagay na hindi tayo nakikita when we see the world na me. If there's someone out there who gets canceled, i-DM mo sila at sabihin, kamusta ka?
Yeah. A simple kumusta from a familiar face, right, would be comforting.
It is comforting. And in those dark, hardest parts, you know that you're not alone.
Well, Mela, thank you so much for this meaningful conversation. I'm also a beauty queen and I fall into that box all the time. It's a constant battle of, do I say what I really want to say or do I say what they want me to say? Tama ka naman dun eh. Bakit ako matatakot? Yung wala naman ako sinasaptang ibang tao, opinion ko lang naman to. At kung mali ako, ready din akong tanggapin to, ready akong magpakumbaba, ready akong matuto. On social media, just have an open mind. Thank you so much, Mela.
I love you, please.
I love you. Mela's cancel culture experience is just one of the many. I have experienced it too. That's why today's episode reminded me that people will always have an opinion towards everything you say or do, whether it's wrong or right. I hope when we call people out, we say it in a kinder way. Dahil sa huli, ang gusto naman nating ma-achieve, diba, sa mga taong nagkamali ay magbabago sa kanilang nagawa o maging respectful sa mga susunod na pagkakataon. Sana bigyan din natin sila ng second chance na ma-redeem ang kanilang mga sarili at bumangon mula sa pagkakamali. Maraming salamat sa panonood ng ating Season 2 ng Holding Space, Enabling a Safer Society. 5 episode na ang ating nabuo at napag-usapan at iba't ibang topics para maintindihan at magawa natin na mas safe ang ating mga ginagalawang mundo. Maraming salamat sa ating Flourish by LoveYourself at MentalHealthPH volunteers sa patuloy na pagbibigay ng kanilang time at effort para magkaroon tayo ng mga ganitong mental health awareness campaigns. Special thank you din sa Owlright Studios na kasama natin sa pagbuo ng campaign na to. Hanggang sa muli, ako po ang inyong proud host, Pia Wurtzbach, na nagsasabing ang Holding Space ay palaging naririto para sa isang safer society para sa ating lahat. And don't forget to love yourself always.